Alright guys, so I am getting up, getting going, and the stuff from every day and whatnot. Anyway, so yeah, I realized I have my Home Depot credit card with the no interest period that's about to expire on the 14th. So I need to pay that off or I get hit with $163 in interest. I didn't realize I even had a no interest period. I usually decline those so I don't have to deal with them. But I'm going to be paying that off. I cashed out some savings to make sure I can pay it off, but it takes a while to get into my account. So I'm just making sure to get the money made to pay off the Home Depot credit card, pay it off, and then the savings will hit, and then I'll pay the other bills, which aren't due until I'll get that money. But yeah, save me $163. I'll also have my Home Depot credit card paid off, which will be good. Anyways, I need to get to work, make some more money. Bye for now. Alright, so it's dead point. There's no orders right now, so I thought I'd go over my Uber Eats acceptance rate. I did hit a 1%. Uber or DoorDash has just been busy enough lately. I haven't really needed to do Uber Eats, but I've been leaving it, and you can see I am at 1%. So 1%, I do have 1,667 deliveries. At one point, my acceptance rate was at 100%, and I'll probably try to get it back up there. It's just, yeah, usually there's not that many drivers on, so you can go ahead and wait and, get good orders. But they obviously got a lot more drivers lately, or I've just got my acceptance rate so low that they occasionally send me orders, but they send when it gets up there, they send it to somebody else before me, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing since my acceptance is so low. Anyways, back to on YouTube. I figured I'd go ahead and make a video while I'm out in the middle of nowhere in Bucoda, as I got a delivery out here. So I was like, yeah, I might as well make a video. I did have like 6 orders all strewn together. I got a double at Safeway, dropped off one of the Safeways, went to a Blarney's, dropped that off. Then they sent me over to Pizza Hut, dropped that off. Then they sent me back to Safeway, had me drop that one off. And then finally I dropped off the 6th order and the first order technically, because it was a part of the double. Did kind of feel bad for the customer, but if I didn't follow, I might have, like I did on the last one, because it was one of my favorite customers. I was like, yeah, I want to try to, it's only like a little bit of ways. We'll go ahead and drop off before we start on the next one. I did that, made that mistake. I went to the store, I shopped it, and I was like 10 minutes late to the next delivery. All right, so I'm home, and it's been a long day, but it started out the day with the guy that tipped me $20 the other night for going and getting his missed bacon double quarter pounder for cheese at McDonald's or whatnot. But delivered to him earlier today, and he said he didn't get his large fry. So I was like, since you tipped me $20 the other night, it's not super busy right now, I'll go ahead and go back to the store and get it. So I went to the store, and they're like, I'm pretty sure it got in there. And I'm like, I have no idea. All I know is he tipped me $20 to come back and get his burger. I don't know why he would have done that if it wasn't missed. So I'm pretty, and then, so they did give me the fries. I went ahead and delivered, and he tipped me another $5 for going ahead and getting his order for. I'm going to try not to make the mistake I made yesterday. I went ahead and stayed in Rochester, Grand Mountain area doing DoorDash for I think it was 5 hours? Yeah, I was there for 5 hours, and I didn't realize just how low my earnings was. It's just, you have to do double miles every time, and nobody tips accordingly. And I don't blame them either, because I looked at DoorDash's suggested tips, and it's just, just as if it's still in the zone. So they don't make any extra, or they don't suggest any extra tips, even though we have to come back. So it's like we always have to go 10 miles, and then we have to come back 10 miles. So it becomes 20 miles, or 5 miles out, 5 miles back. That makes 10 miles. I don't know. But I got luckily, and I got a $45 order. But still, I realized that after 5 hours, I had only made. All right, guys. So I got a couple orders on DoorDash, made $26, and I got a lucky order on Instacart. It's paid $35. So sitting at right at 61, if I can do maths correctly. I think that's right. 61 doll hairs. So I don't know. It says it's busy, but I'm sitting in a bad spot. You would think it would be a good spot since it's like right in between everything. So it's estimated 4 to 14 minutes right now. So probably just need to move, get closer to Safeway, as that's the main store I like to shop at, as I make the most money at it. Other than that, I don't know. I've been feeling kind of blah. I hope I'm not starting to get sick. Took some immunity booster, ginger, turmeric, vitamin C. And I'm planning on taking some zinc also, just to make sure I don't need to get sick. Got so many bills to pay. I always buy. Alright, guys, so it's been in between. I'm still keeping up and everything, but DoorDash hasn't been the busiest. So I've been picking up some Instacarts. Luckily, there's some okay Instacarts. Well, the other Instacart order was actually pretty good. I think it took me maybe a half hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, and I made like 35 on it. This one's probably going to take me right at an hour, maybe a little bit longer, but it's $30, which, if I don't have a bunch of refunds, it's worth it for sure. If I have to refund a bunch of things, then it slides to not being quite worth it. I've had Instacart orders where I've had to refund like half the order, and then I lose like, a decent amount of the tip if it's percentage based. But if they add items, then I get more money. On DoorDash, you just get the base fee, but on Instacart, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's weird how DoorDash can be so busy sometimes, and Instacart, even though DoorDash is like super busy, you don't really see any good orders on Instacart. And like, yeah. And then it's weird because when DoorDash slows down, Instacart seems to pick up, and you see a bunch of good orders like today. Does seem like DoorDash has picked up a little bit, but still, I think I've made just as much on Instacart as I have DoorDash in like 4 orders compared to like, I don't even know, probably 10 orders on DoorDash at least. But that's how it goes, unless you get a bunch of DoorDash orders that are all Safeway, which that's what I usually prefer. But yeah, it's been a decent day. I'm already at goal. It's at 7:15, and I'm going till probably about 10. So yeah, hopefully we'll make a bunch. Today is finally over, and I have decided I'm going to be doing compilations more often instead of doing all kinds of days in one. I'm going to be doing only like a day to maybe 2. I'm going to be trying to get like daily videos or videos every other day, or maybe videos twice a week that are compiled. And maybe occasionally I'll actually have a regular video that I make specifically, not just a short. I don't know yet, or we might eventually do it opposite, where I make a long video and then I cut it up. I don't know yet. I might try that coming up. As I do have my GoPro, I could be making some videos on that. But it's another day. It was decent enough. I wouldn't say I made goal plus a little bit, but wouldn't say it had a super good day, but it was good. Anyways,